Kyzylorda, the heart of the Turkish world, the land of songs and stories, tales and legends. The edge of the four capitals carried through the centuries, retaining amazing power and strength. Nowadays, the place that experiencing a new turn of development. Through the entire territory of the region runs the river Sirdria, the railway connecting east and west, and the 812-kilometer-long international highway, Western Europe to Western China, designed to strengthen the economic and cultural connecting between Europe and Asia. Today, Kyzylorda is one of the regions with a dynamic by developing economy, industry and agriculture, science and culture. Over the past years, the region produced good for the value of almost 1.5 trillion tenge. The region is specialized in oil, gas, and uranium fields. The land of Kyzylorda is rich in mineral resources. The region's subsoil has almost the entire periodic table, such as uranium ores, oil and gas, salt, vanadium, polymetallic ores, non-ferrous and ferrous metals, gold, shungite, iron deposits, phosphate rock, oil shale, talc, and copper. All of these is gold reserve of this region. Manufacture is developing as well. Within the framework of the industrialization program, 22 projects were implemented in the region. Today, the region exports the products in industrial projects to 15 countries. Various contracting are in progress. For example, the construction of a glass factory, the construction of a cement plant, the construction of an ore dressing plant at the Shelkia lead zinc deposit, projects for the production of soda ash and autoclave processing of black shale are being actively pursued. Production in the manufacturing sector in 2017, compared with 2013, increased by 65%. The share of manufacturing in the structure of gross regional product has increased for 2 times over these years. The agricultural sector demonstrated showing steady growth for several years as well. A program of plant diversification is also successfully implemented. Only in the first half of this year, the volume of exported agricultural products increased by 23%. At the same time, the gross harvest of rice over the years has increased by more than 1/3 due to the increased yield of varieties and is exported 2 times. Today, rice varieties are exported to the countries of Russia, Kyrgyzstan, Azerbaijan, Mongolia, Tajikistan, Ukraine, Afghanistan, Turkey, Turkmenistan, and Uzbekistan. Safflower oil is being exported to China. By increasing the number of cattle, camel, poultry, sheep, and goats, the region began to export sheep and camel to the United Arab Emirates, Iran, and Mongolia. At the same time, the implementation of export-oriented projects is planned. There is the possibility of building a plant for the production of wool and for the processing of pelage, thanks to the efforts of the president. The Aral is today experiencing a second birth. The Aral Sea Restoration Program has an important impact on the development of fisheries. Fisheries are becoming one of the most important branches of the regional economy. Currently, there are 8 processing plants in the region, 4 of which have Euro codes. During the year, the region exports more than 3.5 thousand tons of fish products. One of the most important areas of development in the region is entrepreneurship. The 2018 to 2020 years in the region have been announced as the Triennial of Mass Entrepreneurship Development. A special roadmap has been developed for the implementation of which more than 32 billion tenge will be allocated from all sources this year. Among the most promising areas of entrepreneurship is tourism. The ruined cities such as Jand, Sauran, Yangikent, Jankent amaze the imagination today. The necropolis Korkut is the spiritual mentor of the Turkic civilization, has become a center of pilgrimage and study of Turkish culture. The region's architectural landmark is Baikonur. Over time, Baikonur became the brand of Kyzylorda, will be the center and attraction place for tourists. The task number 1 is to retain and enhance what was produced here for the more decades, to breathe a second life into Baikonur, and to transform it from a single industry city into a diversified city. In order to support talented youth and provide technical laboratories and co-working center services, develop IT startup projects, and a business incubator in Kyzylorda, an IT park was created. Also, within the framework of the Smart City concept, projects will be implemented in such areas as education, healthcare, housing and public utilities, transport and security. Kyzylorda region is selected as a pilot region in the direction of smart management. Kyzylorda is a region where youth absorb experience to become confident, support and open new horizons. Because the key driver of economic growth and all benefits is a person, his education, his knowledge. The region is building up systematic work on the training of specialized personnel at all levels of education. And in order to create a new industrial image of the region and form the intellectual elite of our country, more than 500 graduates of Kyzylorda schools went to study in the best technical universities of Russia by grant of the Russian Federation. The first graduates have already begun to work at the production facilities of the region. At the new stage of development of the world economy and global changes, an important role is to transition to a green economy. Kyzylorda has all the resources and prospects for the implementation of all key areas of the green economy, especially solar energy. The average of annual sunshine in Kyzylorda is more than 3,000 hours. This is a huge potential for the construction and development of solar power plants, and the region has already begun working in this area. Today, the British investment holding United Green, the French company Total Eren, and the Bulgarian company Hydro Energy Company have already launched a project to build a solar power station in the region. A project for the use of solar and wind energy in drip irrigation, supported by the UNDP. Within the recycling management system direction, there is a production of unique porous drip irrigation pipes. Time flies, people. Their life values are changing. But the traditions, people, their national culture, and their spirituality are always honored and respected on the land of the Aral Sea region. Here they strive for spiritual rebirth, preserving the memory of history, welcome guests, and all those who are ready to dedicate a part of their soul in the development of the region. It is possible to carry out entrepreneurial initiatives in the development of the left bank of Kyzylorda. Today, on the left bank of the Sir Darya River, starts the construction of a new, modern city with an architecture which reflects the natural and climatic features of the region, the mentality and traditions of Kazakh people. Today, Kyzylorda is open to everyone. This is a region for residents and guests, for work and leisure, for creation and joy. The region where honor directs, wisdom protects, and energy opens up any roads. Welcome to Kyzylorda.